Evening, folks. Oh, what are we doing tonight? We are doing Seebergbahn. Wow, that starts fast. Why did that start so fast? Good night, driver. You're driving a short train towards Seeburg. It's silent on the line. What could possibly go wrong? Good luck. Oh, that's why I can't see anything. And now we can see stuff. Right, so let us remove that, and we'll do that. But more importantly, I'm going to leave that centered there and get the promo text updated. We are Seebergbahn with the DB BR185.5. This is Koplopper Mouse scenario. Right, what are we doing? It's better. Right, put brakes off, forwards. Editor's notice. Seebergbahn signalling is sometimes refusing to work properly. If you run to a red signal and tab doesn't work, please ignore the signal and continue anyway. This goes for all signals. You have a clear path to the entire scenario. Also, make sure to check if manual points are set correctly. Right. So I can have the cab light on if folks would prefer the cab light on. Clearly that needs to be moved a bit. No. Oh, let me move in front of it a bit more. That is with wipers, they don't seem to work very well. Oh dear. Hey Hoekster, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. There's actually been quite a lot of follows while I've been setting up the channel, so I'm going to go and have a look at those in a minute and give those a shout out as well. Cab light off, you're quite right. I just thought people might like to see something. Free. Tab to get through here, since that was what was requested. Theme Hospital, thank you for the follow as well. Oh, Steve Kibberton raid. Wow. I believe this is called a channel raid. Steve Kibberton sending a bunch of people over. Much appreciated. Gangnam Granny, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Going down a fairly steep hill here. This may contain nuts. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. So Koplopper Mount, was it intentional that the brakes just release themselves all the time, or is that something wrong with this logo? Is that what you've done in your what can possibly go wrong? CCI 10131, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. No, why would I want to kill Steve Kibberton? Not at all. Much appreciated, Steve. Hey, Flying Dutchman 87, thank you for the follow. I don't know why the brakes keep releasing. Ingle Tinker, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. I am not an owl, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. I'm not scripting anything, I don't know quite why this is keeping this and this is something wrong with this controller again. Hearts Haulage, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. I set the game brightness way up, Koplopper. Scottish RM, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. Yeah, I set the game brightness right up, but no, I'm not using a Lars 0306 2000, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. I didn't set up C and PZB, not on Seebergbahn. No, I don't think they work on Seebergbahn, do they? Bumble Bally, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Roblox Rail, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. I'm sure we'll be getting inundated with followers. It's all appreciated. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Wafflan, thank you. I forget to turn the map on. I did, didn't I? Right, hang on. I'll turn the map on in a minute. For some reason, I don't know why, but the controller keeps releasing the brakes on this train. I get bored saying much. BK4444, thank you for the follow. Where's my map? Where's my map gone? My map's gone. Ah! I just made it work all spangly differently as well. Grizzly Bear, thank you for the follow. Map. Select region. Got a region. Stop complaining about it then. Hey, we have a map. Right, hello driver, you have to pick up some Seeberg-bound cars at Berndorf. Please check your overhead view 9 and set the manual points correctly so you will not encounter any red signals. Dispatcher out. Tamo Shunter, thank you for the follow. It's all going wrong, says Ed. Why is it all going wrong, Ed? Power! Thanks for the follow. Oh yes, it's navigate. You want the satellite navigation thingy, don't you? Where is it? It's that one and that one. There you go. Whiteland92, thank you for the follow. I'm missing some of you, I do apologise. Sitaro G12, thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame that yeah, the night streams don't really, the scenes don't really work all that well, I don't think. Much awesome, wow, thank you for the follow. Probably going to be doing this for a while. I use the Force on night scenarios, yeah I have to. Okay Valley, thank you. It's Whiteland, not Whiteland. Alright then. Apologies. Lanad 1973, thank you for the follow. We're almost down this hill now. I can lay off on the brake a bit. Scania 21, thank you for the follow. Problem is, I need to go and set the map, but I need the train to stop moving. Right, let's set the map. DTG Joe, thanks for the follow. Someone else from DTG, superb. Welcome Joe. Let's get that into there. Where are we going anyway? Berndorf Yard 4. Just realised I can keep an eye on my speed. Butler Hives, thank you for the follow. It's this one. So I need to do that. So I think we should be good to go now. Mr. Overspeed, excellent. a feeling Matt is getting a bit hacked off. Why is Matt getting a bit hacked off? Matt is not getting hacked off at all. Yeah, here come the trollers. Right, now we can use a bit of throttle. Thank you for the raid there, Steve. That was a good laugh. Train Nut 9, thank you for the follow. Turned off yard 3. That's not where we're supposed to be going. That's not where we're supposed to be going. Miafo, thank you for the follow. I'm guessing I needed to do that. Are we on far? Yep. S. Reeves Francois, thank you for the follow. No worries, man. It was a pleasure and a first for me. Nice one, Steve. First for me as well. Being on the receiving side. Oh, that's a right laugh. Hey there, JB84. Thank you for the follow. This is really awkward to drive. I don't know why this thing keeps releasing all the brakes. Les Wilco, thanks for the follow. Van Lero, my YouTube is way up ahead. Twitch is the one that's a bit further behind. Hey, yes, Rich Francois here from Steve Kiberton's chat. Nice one. Cop Plopper was doing this when I did it previously. It is some interference with the controller, I think. I just need to work out what. I've had a bit of an evening of that. The Class 50 I'm going to drive later on, I needed to write a new loco script for. Fortunately, I now have the ability to do that independently without rewriting whole scripts, which is awesome. Keeping up with the chat is proving challenging, but fun, absolutely. Right, we have stopped. It's an idea. I could use that brake to stop. S3's Francois, it's a so it's rail driver on the bottom, and then these are SciTech components for flight sim. Actually, a green screen needs adjusting, does it? Oh, it looks reasonably okay. I've had it worse. You need to attach the cars on the left side. Uncouple your current cars, then couple to them to the ones in berthed off yard 3. Take them out using the main line for the required length. It's F1 to see your current instructions. So I need to drop off my current wagons. Let's put a brake on. Right, and then go to Berndorf North Shunt 2. This is only a fairly short scenario, folks, so don't worry too much. But it is interesting to see the route in a different light. Steve Gibberton says, try modding a squirrel string. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. God, my neck. That would be hard work. Right. Now, I need to go via there, which means that I need to tab through this light. Denied. Why denied? Don't give me denied. It says I had a clear path. It is Berndorf North Shunt 2. Why is that got a green light? Right. Ignore that signal. Alright then, thank you, Coplopper. I will ignore that signal. Right, so we're now hauling up in Berndorf North Shunt 2. And then we've got to come back to Berndorf Yard 3, which is the one to the left, so we need to flick that point. Is it time to go yet? Get in trouble again if I keep running off before I need to. I'm supposed to. The screen's above the rail cab. You can see. Sorry, I'm just reading your comment, Oblivious. You can see the rail cab speed limit. Is that made with a code? It's not the speed limit. It's the current speed. So this is speedometer kilometers per hour, air brake pressure in bar, ammeter, AWS for UK trains, and speedometer in miles per hour. But I can actually flick. I've got a number of different gauges in the back here, and I can flick between them. Except, oops, that one's died. Oh dear. I still got brakes on. I don't anymore. It's better. See me, Afu. See you later. Oh no, it did eventually come up, look. Super Tom, yes, I am indeed running with a green screen. Olivia asks, wonder if Matt will ever drive a Dutch route. Yep, when there's one on Steam. Alright, got the light shine the other way. We now need to go Berndorf track 2. Which is where exactly? Oh, okay. So change the double slit and we're off. We're off to the races, folks. Oh, we've got a white light. Excellent. So we've got to stop at Berndorf North, track 2. I was wondering if we were turning there. Cheers, Stephen, and once again, thanks very much for the little bit of fun there. Alright, coming to a stop at Burndorf North Track 2 as instructed. Super Tom, where did I buy the controller from? This is actually a PI Engineering rail driver, the bit at the bottom with all the levers and buttons and stuff. These are Cytec flight instrument panels around the sides here. This is a Cytec backlit information panel. The best of it is a wooden thing that my dad built to hold it up. Alright, going to Burndorf Fjord 4, which is actually behind us, isn't it? Of course it is. Oh, I guess we've got a couple back to our 4 wagons again, yeah. Right, is the map working? The map's working, look at that. Have you noticed that it changes colour? Going the other direction, have you noticed it's changing colour? Right. So we're now reversing back up to Burndorf Yard 4. More man, every route in Train Sim has a reel that long, even if that long is in the middle of the ocean. So the map will always work. It just it will just show perhaps the Atlantic Ocean or some real location, depending on where the author set it up. Are we going to be ploughing fields again tonight? Probably. S3 François follows Quetiafra and PTG Rail. Yes, they're both very good. Seebergbahn is real. It's based on Interlaken. It's not a real route in that the track is basically real, but the scenery I think is not real. So consider it a fictional route based on a real route. This is the workshop version of the route, Rob Allen. Slowing down now. Because believe it or not, in the dim distance I can just see a set of wagons that we're approaching. We need to stop. We stopped. Oh no, we've got to couple up wagons. That stop here is for something else. Game of Gnomes on Google Maps could be interesting. Yes, you're quite right. How come my OBS doesn't freeze but yours does? I've got no idea. Alright, the line's still clear. You're free to go towards Seeburg. Please do not forget to set the manual points to Seeburg as well. Back in the cab. Right, now we got the wrong light. Yep, now we've got the wrong light. Approved. Good enough for me. So right, we've just got to get this one to Seebergbahn, and then we shall get on to our next one. What are we doing next? Someone remind me what we're doing next. Oh yeah, 378 on South London network is what we're doing next. I'm looking forward to that. That should be interesting. We're in a 40 limit at the moment. I haven't got the spreadsheet open, Dark, or I have, but it's buried behind a bunch of other windows that I thought would be more important for driving the train, you know. Oh, we've now got an 80 limit. So one thing you'll notice is that the colour of the line actually changes as we speed up. So I'm going to put power on now, and you'll notice that it's green at the moment, then it goes yellow, and then it goes red. Just because, you know. "12 kilometres to Seeburg." Ian Zoo Gaming, Seebergbahn is based on a real route. It's based on Interlaken, and it is based on real track work and real terrain, but the scenery is fictional. I think Hedberg North is based on a real route as well. I think if I'm ploughing through a field on a fictional route, I'm not too worried. Nice one, Fringe. I look forward to another Fringe Starlin special. I think the stations again are in basically the right places, but the names of them are probably wrong. In fact, they're almost certainly all fictional. You should consider it a fictional route, but based on a real route. Well, as long as you can enjoy it in some way, S. Francois, it's a shame your laptop won't play. Have you tried switching off dynamic lighting? Because that'll normally make it work on most machines. Yes, the story of Forest Rail is based on a Japanese line. But it has mostly Chinese scenery. Just to be confusing. Alright, we've got a 100 km/h speed limit, 8.7 to go. Ed, why is the line not really a line any more than more a sequence of dots? Interesting. Possibly the way I'm drawing it now, because technically it's being rendered as a basically every individual step is technically a new route, a new route line, because I can only draw a route line in a single colour. So if I want to change the colour, it all has to be separate route lines. I didn't realise it was looking like that. Have you ever seen Great British Railway Journeys? Yes. I'm presuming that's the Michael Portillo one, isn't it? Or am I thinking of something old? Is that the older one? Good night, Taff the Rail Man. Thanks for popping in. Six kilometres for Seeburg Yard. I'm going to have to go and set the point for that one as we get a bit closer though, just to make sure that we're all set for the right place. Yes, I did see a joke about Stephen Twigg, yes. Alright, slowing down for this 80 and then we've got a tunnel. Steam train. Seebergbahn is technically a fictional route, but it's based on a real route around the Interlaken region, so the track is all real. Or mostly real. Ralphers. Spadders. Ooh, we need a Spadders emoticon. Alright, looks like we've got a signal set in an inopportune way, so I'm going to get lots of braking coming on while I go and check the map. Right, so blue line comes across here, we need to go to that one, so we actually want that. Better. We're in a tunnel at the moment. That looks more like a British bulldog. Thanks, Fringe. I think. I guess. I don't know. Probably not. realised my camera's pointing a bit down. That's probably gone the other way now, never mind. That'll do. Oh, do pick up speed. Did our train become a forest worker? It looks like it has, doesn't it? Mind you, we're going under a tunnel at the moment, so I am kind of allowed to be going under a forest. Seeburg Yard 4 is our destination. Got another double yellow. Right, we've been approved. We've got double whites, excellent. Railhead, how does one get a shot to be a contestant for the slideshow? Well, any shot, pretty much any shot that gets sent in, I will certainly consider. There isn't really a competition as such. So if you send it to uktrainsim@googlemail.com, and if someone could maybe put the stuff on the Moobot chat, then yeah, I will look at adding it the next time I put stuff onto the slideshow. Coming into Seeburg Yard 4 at the moment for the end of the scenario, I think. Yes. This scenario, by the way, folks, is Freight at a Stormy Night, or Freight on a Stormy Night, I think. And you can find it on Steam Workshop. It's by Koppelopper Mal. Seebergbahn, BR185.5. Well, Steam Trains, I mean, what I would suggest is pick sort of your top 10 and send me those screenshots. If someone sends me 70 screenshots, I'm just not going to look at them because I haven't got time. But if someone sends me their absolute best ones, then I will do my best to get as many of them into the slideshow as I can the next time around. Ideally they need to be 1080p or 720p or just generally 16:9 resolution. That makes my life a lot easier because that's what the ratio of the channel is. And if it's all the same ratio, then it doesn't cause a problem. Right, let's come to a stop. See if we can't convince a screenshot. Not convinced I'm going to get a decent screenshot out of this. That'll do. Something there will give me a screenshot for the thumbnail. Well done, the cars are picked up and the train is ready to move on at the scheduled time. Scenario complete. That's a really good scenario, Koppelopper. The only thing I'd say was I couldn't see anything. I think that'd be quite nice in a really, if you were to replace the night time with dense fog, so that at least you've got daytime and you've got something you can see around you. Would be a bit less dark. But no, I like the idea. It's a good scenario. Okay, moving on. Thanks for that scenario, Koppelopper Mal. You can get, folks, you can get that one. It's called Freight at a Stormy Night. You can get that one on Steam Workshop. Right. What was next?